This is now episode 21 of the Necro-Schall base of 5 stuff. Last time we kind of kicked some biters out of here, and I think it was a little base that he had that disappeared in between, and ghosted some walls. I think that happened in between as well. These aren't real walls yet. We might have been expanded on in here. Kind of unlikely. In fact, I'm not polluting all of that space yet, so... but yeah, then in between, got this train, which is actually the trash train, but filled it with a bunch of things that might be useful. To help me build those walls, and brought it back over here next to where all this trash is, which I'm not doing anything with yet. So the base doesn't actually have a trash train at the moment. But the other thing that I should mention that happened in between is, yeah, notice that the steel had backed up, and oh wow, this is really backed up at the moment. We're getting more steel off the mixed build, so we extended the steel processing here. Do I just... I think I just like stopped producing the steel for a while. I think that's actually a thing that happens, because if the steel fully backs up, then the mixed build stops, which is bad. The other thing is I'm really not getting all that many red chips through, and that was the thing where I wasn't getting enough red chips through. The purple science stopped. That also really affected the steel draw, which meant that everything just backed up worse. And in fact, what I think I want to do is these are all tier 1 modules. Sure, let's get ourselves some more red chips, which I think I can afford. Yeah, because these green chips aren't fully being drawn. This inserter here looks like it's not using all the plastic, so I think I can have more red chips out. I don't think I'm blocked by insertion capacity there, but these guys are struggling for red chips. Also, I want more red chips through to get more purple science out. Then the purple science is not blocked on red chips. I mean, steel is full, but actually it's... Why are my poles short? Poles are short because I'm not getting any iron through here because I upgraded this line, but I didn't upgrade... Okay, so this is kind of important because this is going to be blocking the purple science, as we kind of need to upgrade... I mean, all of this, I guess, and like let's upgrade that as well. But this should mean that we'll get more iron through to here, which will also let me... Oh, I'm also out of acid. So these guys are also struggling for acid when they really shouldn't be. But this should, if I'm getting enough iron ore through here, and I'm kind of not, because I'm only going to be getting one belt out because the... Is that mining outpost also kind of dry? Oh, this guy's run out. Amazing. That's fantastic. And there's actually... This is still in the main red report range, isn't it? Yeah. So that's actually pretty cool. This is... I mean, running out of iron is a thing that I'm simultaneously, yay, that's great, and also, hey, this is kind of a concern, but that's also kind of the thing we're dealing with, because, oh yeah, landfill, I didn't get the landfill, I need to go back for the landfill, because we're kind of over here to secure this bit of this island, so that then I can land bridge over here and mine this iron. So that's what we're going to do today. Did that actually fix the poles is the first question. Do I even have... It hasn't fixed the poles yet. Oh yeah, poles are fixed. That stuff is on the way, it's fine. Yeah, I mean... It's taking all the iron from here, but also whatever. Yeah, sure, cool, it's good. So I'm in this train, aren't I? Yeah, I am in this train. So let's drive this thing down to... Like, the question is, where do I want this rail line, and do I want to be able to put another... I think I actually want to bring this vertically down so I've got space in here to have... Or do I want to stack it on the island? I've got enough space, let's just put a stack on the island, it'll be fine. So we can just drive this guy down here. We'll come back for the trash once we've actually cleared space on the train. And yeah, poles that are in the way. I kind of needed that pole anyway, didn't I? In fact, there are two other poles over here, which... One is, like, down here behind a tree or something? No wonder I didn't see that one. And then there's one, like, over here. I mean, I could have cleaned stuff up in between episodes. That would have been more sensible. However, I didn't. The other thing about this train is I kind of need to keep it on manual, because if I drive it anywhere and forget to like set some other condition on, something like this, then it'll wander back to the base and go to places that I don't need it to, so let's just remember to do that properly. I also don't have a personal roboport, or at least the roboports that I have are, like, yeah, personal in the sense of I have a roboport on my person, and I'm pretty sure I have bots. I'm pretty sure that was some of the stuff that I made sure I had. Do this poison cloud trick again because, yeah, because I'm immune to poison grenades, because I'm inside a vehicle, so that's nice. Didn't quite get all of them. Sure. I hope I have enough rail. Did I? I think this is actually all of the rail that I had in the... And I think now it's time to go straight down. Yeah, all of the rail that I had... Time to go straight down, he said, and then didn't. All of the rail I had in that weird little box of rail that was where I'm now building walls, but I'm actually kind of in the right place from here, aren't I? We can just go and start building things here. Maybe I should actually have these on this menu, given that... Yeah, so here's where we want to start building stuff, so let's figure out where some train stations can go. Let's do that by just finding a nice pair of wall stations. Are you guys a pair of nice wall stations? I guess so. Can I take... I wonder if this is actually going to fit. No, I've built it a tile off. That's a real kind of shame. Can I just move the entire wall one tile? I reckon I can. Let's grab all of that. In fact, the bottom of that needs to be fixed anyway. I should have done the station first because I don't actually remember where that was. Like, I don't remember which kind of alignment it was on. But if we take that much, okay, that's got the curved rail as well, and it's got... Why not just take all of this thing? Because then it's got all that stuff balanced in it. Because it's well offset. Okay, so let's get rid of... just get rid of the ghosts, actually. I don't want to delete all the trees yet. I'm deleting some of the trees, but whatever. Control V, this is a nice wall section with a bunch of stuff on it. Where do I want this wall to be? I kind of wanted this wall to be here. Yeah, let's commit to that. That'll be fine. And then all of this stuff needs to be, yeah, like there, and then also... Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Like, I don't think any of those things need to exist. But I think this means that... Where is my rubber board? There's somewhere in here there's a rubber board. I put those things on the hotbar and then forgot where exactly they were. Yeah, because I think we're going to go... There it is. More of these things? We don't need trees at this point, do we? That's kind of in the wrong place. Whatever. One more, eh? There we go, so that's in there. So let's just get, like, this train and drive it in here, so all the stuff is like nice and close by, and then actually let's do this with provider chests, because then we can pick these things up again when we need to. Then remember that we haven't actually done... Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll do like the rest of this rigging by... Did that one actually connect? It didn't, did it? I should see it, yeah, there I can see it connect because it turns, but whatever. Then let's drive off in this direction generally. That didn't take, okay, I guess we're doing it on the way back. Yeah, how far did I get the power grid? Almost back all the way over there. Okay, sure. I mean, this is probably easier now that I've got the rail line anyway, in theory, right? Yep, I'm in the front carriage, so I actually need to... So I'm reversing and going backwards and attempting to figure out which direction I need to manually steer a rail in order to get the... Okay, it's actually fine. I mean, I also missed the intersection that I was thinking about, but whatever. Do I turn this way? No, I have to turn the other way. I've actually got, I guess because I'm reversing but also going down, I need to steer, whatever. It's done. So, with that, I've failed to... Okay, that's fine. That's a decent reason. All we do there is we just move these things into range, and then we give these guys all the stuff they want. Things that I left in the car, but that's okay. You take, first of all of that, and then you guys take, I guess, things that I've got smaller numbers of. You know what, just all of those. Whatever you need, some of those, some of these, you probably need those. I don't think I have gun turrets there, but I do have radars. Oh, you probably need these as well. And then in here, there's, yeah, a large amount of stuff you guys need. So let's just make sure that you have, oh, and cliff explosives. And then all of those, and then I'm pretty sure I have, yeah, oh, I did bring landfill. Okay, cool. I brought landfill. That will be useful later. All of these, we'll just pick up anything they don't use afterwards. Oh yeah, bunch of these, some of these. Yeah, we're just going to give them everything they might need, and then pick everything up later. And I think you also need some of those. And is that everything? And the answer to that is no, because you're busy charging, which is fine. Why did... Oh, because you... Oh, yeah, okay, because I need to actually give you... Somewhere you should have a storage chest. There you go. Yeah, that's what all the bots were doing. Okay, that's fine. Then I also need regular inserters that I did not bring. Okay, sure, you guys are getting fancier inserters then. It'll be fine. And also combinators. And I think at this point you have, other than the whole charging concern, power grid is... Why is that power grid? I guess because I've expanded all the solar? Yeah. I guess because I've and also because is purple science still dead? That will be affecting my power grid use because it will mean everything else kind of stopped working. Why are these guys still not getting iron dyed? Okay, something about my... Oh, is this the stacker thing again? This is in fact the stacker thing again. This is going to destroy the rail underneath, isn't it? Which is a shame. But I can probably put that back. Hopefully the bots will be able to fix that. Okay, so other things to do include... Yeah, getting this back online again. This is not actually going to be enough rail to go across the land bridge, is it? Even if I brought the landfill with me. And the second question was, is this going to be... Am I going to have this be one rail station for both of these wall sections? Or am I going to have this be... And it looks a lot like the thing I'm doing is having these guys be different rail stations for the different wall sections, which I'm okay with. I need these back because we've got to signal you, and you need to be chain heading out of this network, and then regular signals heading into your stations. So that's fine. Kind of. Have I fixed this yet, and did I break this? Yes. But in a way that's... Why you not take the easy rotation? Like that. And then both these guys want to continue going back to automatic. Was this the one that was busted? Yes. And you look like you're full, so okay, so hopefully I don't get pairs of 8 long trains trying to go past each other there, because that will continue to break things. Are you actually... I wonder if you're... I mean, you're probably also requesting the oil you need at this point, which is fine. Landfill was the thing I needed. Landfill is over here, because I don't think... Actually, this side is probably fine. I probably don't need to bolster this much, but I'm still going to. How much is the question, though? Am I going to throw, like, this? Not that much. this thing here. I mean, corners are always the weak part of stuff like this because of how biters path into things. So that's probably enough protection there. Then this side is the one that's really going to be the issue, because this train turned up. Yeah, because it's like it's automatically provisioned like that, isn't it? Do I have? I don't really have enough inventory space to put all those, because I can't really have this train go back to its other job. But the thing I really need is, yeah, this corner here needs a lot more fortification, because this side is going to get a lot of biters from this space. Maybe if they attack this way, who knows? But anyway, let's go and put more of that in by doing. Let's just use this pattern. I don't think that one's going to be relevant. In fact, some of these are probably going to be just fine. Is there a... There is, but there's actually not one of these here, and I think there should be. Yeah, whatever. Down here is going to be where the last one of these needs to go, just to make sure that this is nicely resilient as a connected network. So all of that piece is... I think that's pretty happily defended. I don't think there's... Oh, needs boxes. I still have the boxes. Okay, that's a decent reason. Okay. Oh yeah, then you were complaining because you weren't actually connected to the things you needed to be. But other than that, where's the... Oh, here's the pickup tower. And that has range on everything that it will need to, which is cool. Okay, so... Yeah, I didn't think I would have pickup range on all of those. And put all of these things back. Put all of these things... I mean... Sure, I'm gonna have a lot more of this stuff, right? Yeah. Okay, so, wall section number 1, done. I'm still driving this backwards, aren't I? I am still driving this backwards. Actually, it does need to be further this way, because I'm driving this power line down as well as across. Where does it connect to both of them? Here? Sure. Yes, that's connected. That's all pretty fine. And now we have another one of these down here, I guess. And we see how much rail I still have. And we just ignore the beeping, because that's probably fine. Yeah, these trees kind of like whatever. Let's put this other rail station on the other side, I guess, rather than try and dance through these cliffs, because I don't really need to use cliff explosives if I don't have to. And then there's other gunk on the ground to pick up, which I will get around to at some point later. This probably needs to turn like here or something. Oh, we're already in the range of where stations should go, which in one sense is nice. Okay, we're just going to do this thing again. Yeah, I'm already... no, the station needs to be down here somewhere, don't they? And, oh, this also happens to have not lined up. Okay, fine, whatever. Get rid of, actually, the ghosts. Get rid of all of these ghosts. We're still not being expanded on, so that's nice. Should still have this in the paste buffer, which I do. And then... Okay, so I guess all of these things are going away as well. Then where did I want this? Oh yeah, because there's actually another base down... There's another base not too far away that I don't want to get all that close to. Can I leverage... Can I leverage this bit of cliff? I reckon I probably can. These ones probably still want to go because we've got to get... Yeah, okay. So let's get... And then this is actually going to be... Yeah, this is... All of that can not be there. And then this one can... Not that way. This way. Something like that. Where is the power grid? Power grid's over here. Runs down here. That's not going to connect there, is it? Whatever. I kind of need one over there anyway because I want bots to help me pick all that stuff up off the ground. But this should... Yep, that's on the grid. That means we put provider chests here and put all of the things the bots might need, which at this point also includes stuff that is still... Oh yeah, I didn't get the bots out of the other network, did I? That was silly. I guess let's just leave all this expensive stuff here, and... Okay, can't actually disconnect that stack. Never mind. This actually isn't any easier than just running over there, is it? Because none of the trains expected to connect this way, because they never expect to come back here. Fortunately, this only has one rubber port. So give me most of these bots back, and most of these back, which you're probably never going to use, and then all this stuff as well, I guess. And as long as it's not the thing I'm building complaining, then I'm kind of fine with that. Okay, so let's do the shortest, most worthless train journey ever again. I didn't realize trains could roll over deleted tracks like that. That's super interesting. Anyway, oh yeah, and then give me these things, because I want to be able to give bots these things. Give bots these things, and then rail lines, these things, whatever. Have a collection of things that might be useful. Just like take care of stuff, I guess. And yeah, then let's... Oh no. Don't actually delete those, because I need to get... Oh yeah, and then you need a storage thing somewhere, which is probably by the robot, right? Like it's there, right? And then you also need like these guys. I don't know that I'm outputting those things properly yet, but never mind. Let's figure out. This section of wall came from, because I kind of want the resilient oil supply, but then not the pickup towers and stuff like that. So maybe over here I can get... I can't. It's actually it's all tangled in amongst itself in a way that I suppose is fine. Because I wanted to redo, like, put this stuff down again, but then not do any of those things because they don't matter. And then do more of this, because more of this is how all of it works. And smash the donut over there. Do I need... Maybe I need some more on the corners. This is a lot of wall, which is kind of the point. That upper roboport is not a thing that is going to continue to exist, so we're not going to have one of those things there. But this needs to go, like... There is good space for it. You guys kind of need to build that power pole, because otherwise you're going to go... Yeah, you're going to wander back over there. This is all done. This is not actually connected to the main train. Yeah, this is why I needed to get this guy out of the way again. And the question I'm wondering about is... Oh yeah, first of all, there's a bunch of item on ground stuff over here that needs to go away. That space is apparently fine. This is suboptimally positioned. It's taking a lot of space on the side that it doesn't need to. But also, I think that's... And that train is only 3 wide, isn't it? Which means it's still going to need to... Yeah, whatever. We'll do something like... That position was... Yeah, it needs to go back a bit. It needs to start... I may as well do the curve on this side. Yeah, that's where it goes. Except that pole is in the way, which is a bit of a shame. Does that still connect? Does still connect? Sure. So now I should be able to get... Oh, not enough rails. Do bots have rails? I'm down to my last stack of rails, so that's kind of fine. I remember seeing space science on 85% before, so does that mean that I've at least solved some of the purple science problem? Yes, I appear to be making this at the rate of purple science, but I've built up a lot of yellow science. So instead of the rest of these yellow science things, purple science things, I guess I need to check on military before deciding that that's next. because, you know, this is a great plan to have all of these things kind of phasing in and out of existence like that. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. So we're gonna do the rest of the space science, and probably actually, let's do one of these first while the purple builds up, and then the space science, and then back into those things that we wanted, and then back into stack capacity bonus that we wanted, and you know, we'll come back and figure out when some of that is broken again. I wanted I need these things back because I've got to put chain signals back onto the network, and then rail signals out of. Where did I just pick these up? Rail signals out of the network. This guy can come back because we don't need it there anymore. Do I now have enough space in my inventory to be able to pick all that other stuff up? Maybe. Because I kind of need to go this way. Reasonably important to get this other roboport like here, and this connectivity in. Yeah, sure. And then this one will be able to build everything, yes. And then these guys, this looks nearly like decent cover for this part of the network, but I actually want, again, more, just because it's on a side, and the sides are where things are vulnerable, so we're going to do that. Oh yeah, and then also radars. Did I not have... Was there not a radar in that blueprint? Did I already put the radar there? Do the pickup towers also work as radars because they are made from radars? That's interesting. Let's test this, I guess. So this one's going to need to be like here, and then with that one there, I can have another one like here-ish. And then let's not throw grenades at them, but power them. Quite an important difference. I kind of want the larger power poles, don't I? Because I've got to be able to, actually no, that works. That gets me space where I can put stack inserters coming out of them and stuff like that. Okay, so the other quite important part of this is getting this side also covered. Except you guys have got cliff explosives at the moment, and for this step I do not want you to have cliff explosives because I want to use that wall. So, and then do I also want... I don't think I'm going to need to particularly carefully protect this side, but I am going to put like a little bit more here than usual. But you guys still had cliff explosives. That was not the point. You had cliff explosives in this box? Where did you... I thought I'd taken the cliff explosives back. Sneaky bots. Oh well. Yeah, that's going to be enough lasers. Probably these guys are not going to have redundant supply, but whatever. And then, because you guys exploded those cliffs, we've got to put those back. And that's nearly a... Yeah, that'll be... Okay, maybe not fine there. Sure, let's do it like that. Because I still wanted to do this thing of having both of these top up the other side of stuff. And I'm actually out of stack inserters. So that's a thing that could have happened. But we should be close to not having to... Oh, that actually ended up in a great place, didn't it? I'm close to not having to worry about these again as soon as I bring these guys all the other things they need, which is not a thing that's happened yet. I don't have... That's a decent place. Okay, so you don't have fuel because the train that is trying to visit this station is blocked by this train, but that's fine. Hopefully I do in fact have enough. Yeah, I need to leave you some walls. Let's leave you some small number of these and some small number of these, because you'll probably never need them, but let's be sure. Ditto with these guys. I actually need more flamethrowers now. You have 85 bots, which is more than you want. Have some repair packs, even though, you know, giving repair packs boxes like this isn't great. 63 bots in that network. That's acceptable. All of this mostly working, other than the fact that the flamethrowers don't have any fuel. But if we set this guy, I'm guessing that by now one of these wall stations is actually online. Yeah, here's a wall station that's online, complaining about how much stuff, or at least, you know, proudly reporting that it has a large amount of stuff, and just picked up some more stuff. And then this one also has an amount of stuff, whatever, sure. What am I complaining about? Not having stack inserters, and yeah, I think that's probably all fine. Let's just hang around here long enough to catch, because probably the light oil train. Yeah, this wall oil is requesting light oil, and the light oil train isn't here, so it's probably somewhere on the way. Yeah, here it is. Everything else, let's check that the science is at least doing what it needs to. Yeah, so we're back into full science mode, which is nice. And then I want to run over here and catch this train back to base, because for the next step I'm going to need more landfill and more rail, and actually more flamethrowers as well. Oh yeah, and then this guy is blocked on his chain signals because this chain signal is going all the way. Yeah, I think this was I think here-ish was where I was thinking about building a stacker. Yeah, I don't think I put a stacker over here at all. I think I put like a stacker here for this iron, but a stacker, yeah, like parking like this for that iron, but then the stacker like this, which allows this sort of passing behavior, I think wants to be in here, probably. Let's, as we're here, that's not, yeah, let's use this one, because I wanted a deletion planner for landmines, because at this point, all these landmines no longer need to exist, because I claim that we have secured that area. Am I actually happy with that claim? Yeah, pretty much. These guys have got flamethrowers and lasers. Is that? Yeah, there is a thing there. Okay, fine. These have got flamethrowers and lasers. I've got pickup turret coverage. I don't actually have. Yeah, this thing actually I need to do. So a lot of those, like a lot of that pickup tower stuff, isn't actually connected. This one, the one that doesn't matter, is connected, and these things apparently do act as radars, which is super interesting. But that's a wall I'm pretty happy with for now. We're back here. I've got to get more rail, and I think I already emptied out. Yeah, this box was where the rail was, and we kind of emptied that out. I could see if I could get it from. I could just try boxing it from Purple Science. You guys have everything you need? Oh, and I've got some of these as well, so those logibots can come and take those from me. Like this box over here, this guy looks like it could quite happily make me a lot more rail if I just asked nicely. Things I don't want in my inventory. I've got a lot of landmines, which I kind of no longer have a plan for. I don't think I need that coal, because I've got the solid fuel. And yeah, now I think I'm at least shooting those guys, right? It's fine. It's fine. I can stop caring about these things individually. Yeah, so hopefully the trash station is doing what it needs to. All of this is kind of, I mean, I could upgrade these, but I'm also just happy with this taking a while, because I'm not expecting to get these things out that fast. Is that fair though? Oh wait, I also had to take that train back to, yeah, I kind of had to take that train back myself to get back to this spot over here, where I've still got these like 5 chests of things that are like mostly full, so that's cool. But I also haven't built. I need more flamethrowers and I need more rail, and that was fine. That was not a concern. You've got rail for me. You do. Probably not enough rail at this point, to be fair. That's probably more of those than I need. That's definitely more of those than I need, but keep on building them, that's fine. And then I needed stack, a variety of places were complaining about stack inserters, and then also regular belts, which I'm not going to deal with now. I just want to remember that I do need the rest of it, and these guys are not doing fine. Because grenades. Oh, cool. Because I think I'm pretty sure I am... Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was going to do, wasn't it? Yeah, these guys are not making grenades. Let's just quickly help these guys make grenades. I don't have any of the speed modules with me at the moment, but I think these guys are probably done with their speed modules, because I've got all the grenades on me, but that's fine. The other thing I wanted to do here was actually turn this guy into the explosive rockets, and then feed in all the rockets I have, so that this guy will just pleasantly upgrade all the rockets for me in a way that I'm pretty happy about. And I should probably... Yeah, this actually wants to go left, doesn't it? I want to feed all of those grenades to military science first, and then... I don't actually know if this is going to be either enough coal or iron, but these guys should be blocked on coal before they're blocked on iron, and then these guys should get all of the iron they need, so that's hopefully fine. Science pack research continues, which is cool. I needed more rail, and I need... If I'm putting those other walls in, I will need more walls and more pumps, for which I don't think I've actually automated pumps yet. So let's grab a bunch of this. Let's... do I have... Yeah, we'll grab a bunch more of those, because I'm pretty sure I have automated pipes over here. And then we need some pumps, because, you know, this is a normal thing to be doing. Got some batteries as well. Sure, another bunch of those. Batteries. I have a thing making laser towers down here, don't I? Yeah, so you just take whatever junk I've got left in my inventory. Which is... There's a lot of junk left in my inventory. Especially as I... Oh yeah, is this... This train is still here, good. We're going to set that to manual for a moment, because we need to go and get that train later. That, maybe a bit more wall? More tanks is actually what I need. Tanks are the thing that I need, and I don't know if I actually ever boxed them anyway. Okay, so let's go and... Yeah, cool, let's do this again. Let's just, like, run over here. Oh, this is the way I expected the steel to cage, isn't it? Cool, so that's nice. Let's make a bunch of tanks... So that's fine. I will need more pickup towers as well. Pickup towers I might just bother with later. Do I have everything else I need? Maybe more wall. Maybe fewer gun turrets, but I do have a base to push. I got a couple of these that are just taking up an inventory slot. So you can go just like in here, whatever. Yeah, some grenades are making their way down there. Wall was the thing I wanted, wasn't it? We can run across here. It'll be fine. Nothing bad ever happened. Am I getting... Why am I not getting red circuits out? I was expecting to be getting more red circuits out. Don't seem to be blocked on anything. Oh, I guess they might all just be going into the blue chips. Interesting. Is purple science blocked on red chips? Or will it... Yeah, it will soon be blocked on red chips, won't it? Because there's this fairly nasty thing here, which I think I took from the red chips over here, and I might do that again. I might automate. That might be a thing to do in a bit. What was I here? I was here for wall, which is down. Yeah, and then this steel isn't even unloaded properly because I've still got. Yeah, I've set up a lot of red. Oh, here are my tanks. And here's a decent amount of wall. So let's take all the wall we can. And then run past these guys, it'll be fine. A lot of signals mean the train's coming, so let's not get hit by a train. And then run all the way back over here to where this train we've set on manual mode, we want to take to some other places. Oh, actually, wait, do I need... No, we'll do it without rockets. We've got another base to push, but we'll do that without rockets. Do I have... This is likely not going to be enough landfill, is it? We'll see. Because we've got to go down here-ish. Because, yeah, then this is the thing where I've got to remember to bump this up. Because otherwise I won't otherwise it'll just take off and do its other sequence, and I don't want it to do its other sequence. I want it to sit here for a while so I can micromanage. Yeah, so I can micromanage. I mean, the other option could be to do like an ad hoc station here or something, but I'm not going to do that either. I'm just going to go like all the stuff in my inventory. I will need you back later, but not now. Thank you. Get a bunch of this stuff. This is going to be too much, isn't it? Oh well. Yeah, and I kind of wanted the corpses, because the corpses are what the... Yeah, so yeah, you just go there. The corpses are kind of what will get me the DNA, which I'm probably fine for, because purple science is kind of backed up. Yeah, we got a decent amount of that, so that's fine. We've got a lot of flesh being unloaded and then turned also into DNA, so that's pretty good. Okay, so what's the next thing to do? Yeah, I'm kind of not surprised about that. Where is the easiest? Yeah, so the thing about connecting this next thing is, oh wait, let's do some other stuff. Let's have, which of these are going to be things? Yeah, because I want to extend the solar. Is this going to be... That's going to not quite get me everything in build range, is it? That there should get me everything in build range. And then we can do this kind of nonsense where we go... do I want to go that way at all? Yes, I can. I can go over here because this is actually not in the way of the other iron mine. Blah, building solar isn't that exciting. And then... This is currently my only power connection out here, isn't it? Yeah, so I kind of need to run that down here as well. I think that's other stuff we'll take care of in between. But I think... yeah, I really don't think I have enough landfill to get a rail bridge, like, even through here. What even is the shortest point there? Is this train empty? No, it's still... whatever. We'll probably just do that between episodes as well. Where am I? I think it's going to be like here-ish. Yeah, and the thing about making this connection is as soon as I push this connection across, as soon as I do this landfill, I am going to have another place where biters will turn up. So I kind of actually, yeah, having said that, let's do this fairly important business of making sure we've got power back here, and making sure our trains have fuel, so that we can, you know, defend the little land bridge that we are going to create, and put like, I mean, that's not a very big, it's not a very big base at all. I don't really need to be worried about that. That's all. Dudes waiting for jobs, yeah, because I took away a lot of bots, and then this thing's also just waiting on having all the power poles connected. Yeah, so it's all fine. Do not need to worry about that. Yeah, let's... Because I think... I've got a feeling that... like, straight orthogonal rail is going to be much more landfill effective for doing this little crossing. But I'm also not going to. In fact, this looks like kind of the worst spot to start. But we're just going to, like, see how far we get. And yeah, I need a bit more landfill. Fortunately, and that's also, I mean, this is also much wider than I need, because I'm still going to lean into this chain-only single track garbage, which is probably not a great call. But where do I have? I have some landfill over here, right? If I come down here, I can pick up landfill from these guys, and then also at the top of the mixed build, I should have some amount of landfill. And I think I actually want... I think I want to deprioritize... Do I want to deprioritize the splitter? I mean, I am emptying out that buffer, which is nice. Let's... Oh yeah, I'm waiting on this other train to go past, in the way that a normal train network does. You know what? You come back over here. And then change that to like some large amount of time, because... Yeah, and then this one is doing nothing, right? Yeah, fine. Give me all of that. Then we're going to go and chase this other train, but we're going to get blocked at a chain signal like here. Oh no, we're going to get blocked by a chain signal immediately, aren't we? Because we can't free any of those segments. But on the upside, everyone else should be blocked by train signals too, so we should be able to just manually drive. Nope. Cannot insert wood, inventory full. Great. Good job. Thing I wanted was, yeah, this train now wants to go to manual and get rid of that, because we've got to go and visit it. So what do I... Yeah, I've got a lot of war. What of these things do I not want? I mean, it doesn't help that this guy is A, injured, and B, is this now enough, and can I... Yeah, sorry dude, I'm in a hurry, I've got to not crash into other trains. There we go. So now we should be safe from not crashing into other trains. That was dramatic. Then we should get down here to this train that's on manual, right? Yeah. So here we are, again. Yeah, that doesn't work again, does it? It's fine. Throw things I won't need yet in the box, because I've also got to pick up these things and throw, like, these guys. Oh, yeah, I should put more things in the box. Things that I have many stacks of go in the box, so that I can grab all of these things and throw them in here, because we've got to do all the reprocessing. Okay, so this is actually everything I need to reprocess, which is great. I mean, I could also have this as a general purpose everything trash train, but you can now just continue with your regular business, I believe. Can I? I'm not going to be able to pick everything up, am I? Yeah, oh well. Okay, so fortunately we have things we can do about that. I mean, first I could have just, like, repaired the train so that everything's stacked better, but we're not going to do that. We're going to throw some of these things in here, because we're not going to need, actually we're definitely not going to need the landmines. So that should let us tidy this little section up, so that's nice. And then we should be able to manually drive this train down to this place where we're connecting this other land bridge, and we at this point should have, actually give me some of the landmines. I think that's going to be part of the securing the frontier plan, and we should just be able to run over here. And I think the thing I'm going to do... Yeah, actually, this is fine. I mean, I didn't actually realize there were cliffs here to make this so much easier. But if I do... I mean, I can pick all these up with bots later. If I do that, and I do this, then this section is going to be pretty safe to at least not have biters running in here while I'm building all of this stuff. And then this train line is eventually going to wander up through here, and I'll do something with that later. But first we've got to go and deal with this base, which is not a very big base. It's probably fine. And I'm still a bit away from behemoth biters, so we're just going to do this. Flamethrower. Oh, I didn't get any, after complaining about not having flamethrowers last time, I didn't actually get any more flamethrowers, and that's a dude that's immune to fire. So whatever. These guys are still not very big, and we can probably just turret push, because no one is immune to bullets, as it turns out. Yeah, so that is that base happily dealt with. And now we've got to do this kind of wall blueprinting stuff again. Yeah, and then also not have this rail line get in the way of where I want to build a stacker. But I think I just pull it up by the coast. Yeah, I think I just, like, run it up here. It's got to go one back. Cool. Okay, and then you're still on manual. As in you need to be on manual, and you are not on manual. A lot of those landmines are going to stay there, because I'm just going to pick that up with bots later. I mean, a personal rubber port would make this bit easier, but whatever. And then, yeah. Now I guess we see whether or not 160 rail is enough to do everything that I need it to, and I've got a feeling that it might not. Yeah, because we're going to go all the way up here. Let's keep this one going diagonally, and let's try and do this wall facing this direction first. which is, I'm actually already close to that I want it to be, so that's nice. And I didn't bring power either, so that's cool. But let's grab a wall section. We've got a wall section that's over here. We've got a wall section with stations, which is pretty exciting, and a diagonal entry point. So let's just grab, that's going to be all of that we need. I reckon that much is going to be a decent pattern, because we've got the pickup tower in the middle of it. We've got 2 roboports. We want, yeah, this is actually, you know, a great length of wall. I am super happy at the way that I have copy and pasted that. So that's going to go there. These guys are going to go, yeah, they're not going to go like that, are they? That's all going to happen differently. That's where that's going to be, which means this, I mean, he already needed to not be there. And I might actually have enough rail to make this segment work. Yeah. Okay, kind of jinxed that, didn't I? This, you don't have any more rail, do you? You do not have any more rail. Okay, cool. Yeah, but I can at least, yeah, let's just be high risk. And where is the, oh, this, yeah, okay, fine. You get out of the way of it. Like, this still isn't going to free up enough rail to put the station there, but that actually dropped off where the roboport was. So yeah, let's put this here, and let's do a high-risk play of, yeah, that actually, I wasn't expecting that to work, but it did. Leaving all this stuff here. Let's not leave any of the high-value stuff like laser turrets, but let's leave some of that stuff here, because the other thing that struck me is I've not actually got power yet, and I kind of need power, and also I need more rail. So we're going to pretend that this area is secure, even though it kinda isn't, and then run our power back down through here, and okay, this is actually wide enough to, okay, so yeah, that looks like it worked, and then I need more rail, don't I? Okay, so yeah, neither of those 2 stations are on, so I should be able to, I mean, I should be able to drive the rail I just put there, didn't I? So let's go all the way back down here. And the fact that I'm moving, oh no, because none of the sections are signaled. The signal, there are no signals here, so I have this entire segment all the way back up to like this intersection here, and this is when I am now blocking all of the paths, but that's fine. This is looking pretty happy. All of that is like sushiing nicely. And this is, yeah, sure, whatever. That's all. Yeah, happy with that. Doing research. Yeah, now we can drive back over here, and should be able to. How is this corpse party doing? The corpse party is completely fine. All of that. Yeah, I do actually need to process these guys probably more, or at least prepare to process those guys more. So let's fill in that entire area, because I'm pretty sure bots have landfill at this point. And yeah, I'm back here, which is nice, multitasking. These ones, like, bots can just get rid of that, it'll be fine. Oh yeah, because all of these went back when I copy pasted these again, didn't they? That's what happened there. Okay, so if I put a roboport here, this has power, right? Yeah, we've got power. So if you have all the bots and all the rails you need, then you guys are going to start building things, which is cool, because I've got a lot of stuff for you to build. Have all the things. Have things, have other things, have these kinds of things. You need some of those. Defenses are actually a good plan. Did I give you wall? Yeah, I did give you wall. I think you've got everything you need. Do you not have? Okay, so some of these things, and then yeah, if you guys could also just repair those for me, that'd be cool. And yeah, we're pretty good. All of the stuff is getting built. These train stations, when they appear, will, oh yeah, let's signal these. I gave away all the signals, didn't I? These are things that I'm actually doing instead of bots, because every one of these is slightly different. But this is going to be chain out, and then rail signal in, And this pattern also means that these rails can extend over here, and let's also make sure that that's fine. And then this spot over here needs more flamethrowers, but that means this spot here can be where this rail station just continues down to this wall section here. Does this want to be the same Roboport network? I mean, it's not actually very big, is it? They could all be served by, I mean, they could be served by the same wall section, except then I would have to copy and paste. I would have to change things rather than just copying and pasting them, and I quite like just copying and pasting them. So we're going to give ourselves a little more defensive style over here to throw in a pair of flamethrowers. Yeah, let's get rid of all of this stuff so that I can have pairs of flamethrowers, because the edges of walls are pretty fragile. And that's going to give me a lot of flamethrower coverage on like the corner, which is nice. And then this entire thing doesn't need to exist, because this is just about... yeah, that's... yeah, that's going to do what it needs to there. This combinator needs to... yeah, that needed to be a combinator. This... haha, that's pretty funny. It's probably not going to be a real issue, but this is... yeah, that guy... yeah, pick all these guys up again. Some of you guys don't have power. Oh, because you I didn't give you cliff explosives. I was wondering whether you needed cliff explosives, and the answer is kind of. Okay, so some of those things need to not exist. This train is pretty happy. Should I have caught that back to base? I probably should have caught that back to base. Why don't you come back here? Yeah. Don't go anywhere, and then come back here. And I will figure out what else I'm doing here before I go. And I think it's... yeah, let's just give you some small collection of these things, which you probably won't need. But whatever, and then you've probably got more... you do have a lot more bots than you want. Sure, whatever. And then you've got more than these things than you want as well. I was taking... why did I want this train? I've got... I did notice that this splitter is unhappy, so we're going to do that. Then this guy also... yeah, so I think we're just going to copy and paste another rail station, another thing down here, and it's going to be fine. This one here in particular looks like kind of a small little thing that we can just grab that to like here maybe, and smash that in here. And that's going to be like nowhere near... is this going to... oh, this is going to be the same Roboport network. I think I'm okay with that. I don't actually think there's going to be a problem at all, and this is going to have build range on everything, and then we need to copy some of this stuff down there. I would actually like more laser turrets in here, if that could be a thing. Just like that, thanks. And then let's also complete this resiliency. And this is going to give us a lot of defense on the corner, nice thick walls. Do we need to have some more flamethrowers over here? Probably. Let's do this in a cheap way. Okay, fine. Let's do this in... I've got 7 of these left, and that's going to be 5 of them. And then it can go there. And yeah, lots of flamethrowers. That doesn't need to be there. Got to connect up the rails. Yeah, I think I'm doing that on the diagonal, aren't I? This train... okay, do I have... oh, I picked everything up. That's why none of the stuff is getting built, because they... yeah, the bots just took out of that main supply everything that was going to be needed for that other station. Cool. So let's put all these things back. All these things, you need some of each of those, you need some of these guys, you need all of that stuff. Then I got to signal this myself, which is fine, and then I actually don't have the pickup tower. But then I've also got to figure out how this guy here connects. You can back up a little bit. Yeah, because I wanted this train station to go down to figure out how big it needed to be, and it does need to be to about there. But then can I... And the answer to that looks to be yes, I just need one more cliff explosive, which is fine. So that's going to do what it needs to, and then that's going to do what it needs to, and then I've still got the signals. I do still have the signals, so you guys can just turn up here if you get that far, but then wait to ask to go back out into the network. Oh, I took all the bots away, didn't I? If this is only going to be the same bot network, then you guys may as well have all of the bots, and it's a nice concave section of wall. Like, I'm not going to have bots flying backwards and forwards over places where combat happens, so that's also a thing I'm fine with. That being said, this wall might not be staying here. Yeah, actually this is a good reason to have separate stations, because this station here might not be here for long if I go and grab the space and wall somewhere else to get that other iron. But you know, that's all that taken care of. Oh yeah, and then these things. And then there's some other inserters and stuff like that. This train station is active, this train station is not active. That's all fine. Don't have the pickup towers yet. Flamethrowers don't have what they need. Is that mostly pretty happy? Things are complaining about not having walls. You guys don't have walls. Okay, let's ride this train back to base. And oh, there is actually a wall junk station that now has stuff. Is it the same? It is the same station. This guy's doing good work. Maybe I should actually start mining this copper just to annoy this base more, so it contributes more corpses to my cause, because that's a thing I value. Yeah, so what else is there to do at this point? Let's check on the mixed build and make sure that all the stuff is running as well as it can. And the answer to that is no, because LDS. Okay. That's... Oh, and I needed to get more wall, didn't I? I guess we're running over to the mixed build. Am I running over to the mixed build? I don't think I am. I think the way we're dealing with LDS, because this was kind of always the plan, is... Yeah, have one of those there. What even was I... Oh, I was putting more iron and green ships on that, wasn't I? Okay, in that case, probably go on this side, so I can boost all the LDS. And then do I want to boost all the plastic? I guess. So let's go between these things. So that's, you know, this is fine, isn't it? This is how we boost a mixed build. I'm still getting a lot of stuff out. I'm still not. Yeah, I've got to do that green chip switch, don't I? Those, yeah, sure, whatever. All that's good. I need the wall for this. We're gonna do. Yeah, it's fine, isn't it? The last time I put train on rails like this, everything worked out fine and was not any kind of issue. Okay. I didn't realize dudes would. I guess they. Yeah, this is already the same segment. Oh no. This, I was expecting this intersection would have blocked that train because I already had the next segment. Maybe it had already... Maybe because it's all chain signals, it already... All the dudes, all the various trains doing their things already have locks on all the segments that they want. And so, in the sense that... Let's going to wander over here first and give a lot of this wall to military science. Yeah, maybe all these trains are taking locks on the segments that they need when they start moving at all, and then because it's been approved by a chain signal, it doesn't. Each train doesn't feel it needs to check again when it gets close to where the walls well, yeah, to the segments that it actually needs. Maybe, who knows. Anyway, let's take this back out to here, because we've got a bit more wall to build. These guys that I said should be expanded, let's actually expand them. So that's going to give us more iron out. Yeah, the thing about this is I don't actually have any small biters anymore, and I think small biters are the only kind that drop this kind of ore, which means our stone from Schall reprocessing has significantly decreased. And also the small biter processing over here kind of doesn't need to be this anymore. And I'll probably swap this over to Behemoth, because, even though I don't actually have those researched yet, but whatever. This is all pretty good though. I'm pretty happy with how that's working out. You just go to manual, because I don't want to walk anywhere, because that's not how we do this. Oh yeah, I should have got more. Should have got more. You actually don't. That's not actually the direction I want it to be at all. The chest for this is over here. I should have got another of those towers. Okay, so give me most of the stuff back. Like, you're not going to need the majority of these things that you're sitting on now that everything is built. I mean, that much of that you can keep. So this is all fine, this is all fine. These guys, yeah, this guy needs a shell tower. There's some other stuff. Yeah, these are all things that I need, and various wall segments. Missing wall segments. Where am I missing construction of wall segments? Is that over here? No. That's not missing walls. Is this missing walls? Yeah, so these guys are doing work. That's pretty nice. Getting some more stuff in, that's pretty good. Okay, so other things to do today. I mean, we're kind of ticking along with the science pretty nicely. I mean, I've got silo stuff, or at least I've got silo tech. I don't actually have the rest of the stuff. I don't even have concrete being produced, do I? Got to go mine that iron, because the whole point of putting this stuff here was to put some miners on that. So maybe that's the last thing we do this episode. But there was one other thing that I wanted to do first, and that is, yeah, I don't need speed modules here at all at this point. And then this guy probably gave me some stuff that I don't want yet. So all of these red chips coming out. The thing is, even by the time it gets to here, these two belts are not even, like, I don't value red chips going down here at all at this point. I think I can A, let the red chips back up, and B, have some mechanism where the red chips are instead transferred to this belt in a manner that, yeah, there's already some nasty spaghetti, isn't it? In a manner that, like, the mixed build should still have priority, but these small numbers of things, that's not what I wanted. Somewhere I've got, yeah, a bunch of these things, sure. Oh, that took all my rail, whatever. Yeah, don't want to be outputting these anymore at all. In fact, this one, okay, so if I've got red chips there, how would I get them onto, so if I put this belt underground in a couple of places, these guys are taking the steel, but this could actually go all the way over here. That's cool. Okay, because now this means I can, do I want to belt weave this? I could belt weave this, because the other option is to, all of this is going to be belt weaved in some way or other, isn't it? If I do this, these guys can go away. In fact, anything I have in my inventory can just go in there, because this is now the overflow of both red chips, and I kind of want to get other two. I have these guys. I kind of don't want those guys. I kind of want to go back to these guys, because that's the more normal thing that I'm doing. And then do I have, I can't, yeah, we'll do some belt weaving, because if we go from here to here, I should really... Actually, I don't think it matters which way round I do this. In the sense that this is... The red chips going off here are going to prioritize down, like these assemblers are going to get it before these ones, but also if I'm not getting red chips through, I kind of don't care that much anyway. But this is now a nice way that, I mean, air quotes, nice, a way that red chips coming out of the... Oh, these guys are not upgraded. Whatever. I think I'm kind of fine with that. Do you guys have... Just give me a couple of Protmod 2s real quick. Protmod 2s, Protmod 1s. You'll be able to pick them up off the belt again, I'm sure. These things just go... Okay, I didn't get all of them that I needed. I need another 2. You'll have another 2. There we go. Okay. Red chips with modules. So this now means that... Yeah, the steel from the main smelt face is topping up the mixed build steel if it doesn't get through, and then the red chips coming off the blue chips build are now also feeding into the purple science in a way that's fine, and also the red chips here can now just back up and not be any kind of problem, because this belt is actually no longer sushi. We have unsushied this belt. And I think that also means that all of this can disappear, and in fact, can I don't have the inventory space to pick those up. I did not think I would, but that's also fine, because the point at this point is just to figure out a way where I can put these guys in that will... I mean, I guess that's why I had this box here, right? Because that was the place where all these things kind of fitted in a way that would not block up the mixed build, because I still want the mixed build to have priority. Yeah, it's all pretty bad. It's got to go on this belt or the inside of this belt. But if it goes here, then it's blocking the mixed build. But like, also I think I'm okay with that, because if the mixed build is kind of blocked anyway. So you have all of those, and then I will come back with the rest of the red chips. And is that true? I mean, I also don't have any red chips in the network at the moment, so I think I might just Alt-D the thing and have the bots put them in the network, because the other thing I was supposed to be doing, actually the other thing I'm supposed to be doing from ages ago, is putting more stuff, putting a logimall together. Yeah, there's a lot of these things, isn't it? Actually, we're going to... Yeah, whatever. You guys can all just go in there, it'll be fine. Nothing bad have happened with that, did it? Yeah, so, if we're doing that, what do I need to make a mining outpost? I'm going to need some more rail. There's actually looking... I guess I'm running down the purple science, and I'm running this down at the rate of me making green science, so that's completely fine. Yeah, let's see if we can find the mining drills. Somewhere I have... And I'm actually only going to take 7, because I'm going to need more prod mods as well, won't I? Because I can't put trains of length 7 on this network yet, because... Well, can't put trains of length 8 on this network, because this size of stacker will break everything, which is bad. Yeah, these guys are not getting... Do I have any regular grenades? I have no regular grenades. Okay. That's just going to be what you guys do. I need beacons. I have beacons. I need both kinds of power pole, of which I have not automated either of those yet. Hey, this was going to be an episode where I logimalled a bunch of stuff. Instead of doing that, I guess we build more solar. Solar panel. Yay, expanding the power grid. And then one of these guys, yeah, that one's actually kind of in a bad place, isn't it? Might move that later. How much overlap does that have? That's a ton of overlap, doesn't it? That does more overlap than I need, even if I move it. So let's get rid of those two instead and put it here. Yay, extending the power grid. Let's just check whether or not the power grid... Yeah, so solar is still doing everything during the day. The steam engines are still 0 during the day, which is nice. Could have been handcrafting while I did that. Oh, I needed steel, which I just gave away. but oh well. Yeah, but we'll just handcraft some more stuff, it'll be fine. We want a couple more of these, and then a bunch of these, and then I'm short on actually copper, as it turns out, so let's do a couple more of those, and that's hopefully enough to get everything I need over to the other side. Things I need for... Yeah, station. Am I going to do this dumb fueling thing? I don't think I am, but I need efficiency beacons, which I have. I have 7 of these mining drills, so I think I just go and... I think I just go and like build that thing, and then I can reallocate some more trains, and we can start putting some pollution on the other side of the map. Like, I don't even think okay, let's get some more carriages as well, because the increase in train journey, and I'm also going to need to put a stacker somewhere. That might be a thing that happens in between. Then I'm pretty sure that down here I've got more of these guys. Yeah. So we've got a lot of trains. We don't have a lot of fuel, but that's fine. All of that's pretty happy. Let's presume that there's going to be no problems just driving manually through here, because this has not hurt us yet, has it? Okay, so from here we're probably okay. And then we want to come all the way over here, and oh wait, I need a lot more landfill than I have, because I have to landfill... That was 3 in quick succession. Oh, it's the place where the walls don't have walls. Never mind. Yeah, I need to landfill around the edge of this enough to be able to get the trains in, so that's going to be a thing. So I guess we turn around and send this train over to... Oh wait, I also don't have bots, do I? I do not have bots, because I gave my bots to all the wall segments, so that's another good thing to realize that I need. The landfill is going to be like here-ish, isn't it? The landfill is kind of in there. Yeah, cool. So I also need to get more bots. Do I have... I don't actually have green chips on me at all. Oh well. Let's just go here first, and then wait there for a bit, and then wait for this train to go past first, because that's how that works. Then wander ourselves over here, because I actually want a bunch more of these guys, because I want some more bots, because I got stuff to build, and then we can get rid of this one and wander over here. Because, yeah, waiting for other trains, I mean, that was a good place to not have decided to force myself through the station, because it would have gone badly for me. Yes, this is random little train stations not really doing anything, whereas the landfill is down... I've got 39 landfill down here, which is not a lot. I've got some amount of landfill over here, which, I mean, I guess I hope that's enough. Let's... you're still on manual. I kind of wanted a little bit more space so that I could put a carriage on the back of you to put in things that take up a lot of space that I don't necessarily need all of these yet, so that I could get more landfill. More landfill, thanks. That's probably more landfill than I'm going to need, and given that it's all the landfill that I have at the moment, and I don't have a lot of ways of making landfill, or at least I'm kind of now chewing through all that stone. We're gonna not do that, and we're gonna wander down here, and yeah, build ourselves. Wait, that's not true. I actually need. There is one other thing I need, because I got the bot frames. I did not get the green chips with. I was going to do this with a mix build, and then I didn't. Didn't get the green chips that I need to. Oh no, and that guy's going to drive straight into my train, isn't it? I can see that being the thing that happens. Oh no, my train is still here on the minimap with nothing else trying to crash into it, so that's cool. Apparently my signals have protected me in this case. I don't think I have enough of those. More of those will always be nice. So yeah, let's wander down here. And do I even have... I don't have it on radar coverage, but the thing that I want is basically that. I think it's going to get a different train station name. And then, yeah, we've also got to get rid of all of these landmines. But we want to do something like this. Like, this is a pretty good... And so I need to land... I actually only need to landfill. I don't need much of this landfill at all. I need to do, like, that much of this thing. Oh, actually, and then a bit up the front, because I've got 2 locomotives on the front, don't I? Except the locomotives are actually going the other way, because that's the better way that this fits on the patch. So if I just did that, and then I got rid of all of this faff, because I don't think I care about that. And yeah, let's queue up some other tech, because why not? What else do I even need? I mean, logistics 3 is a nice thing, isn't it? Oh, these things are nice. Yeah, that's a bunch of useful stuff that I'll get around to sometime later. This... I do need to build a rail station / stacker for this thing. Something like this. And given that these trains are only parking to here, I reckon I can get away with about that much of it. Do I want... And then I also don't need to worry about having multiple train... Like, I don't need... I can have these guys right up next to this thing, because I don't really... I still would like to have one extra, wouldn't I? Okay, so let's go... this is kind of the wrong way, isn't it? But also, how far... Like, where is the chain signal on this thing? If that's there, the signal's probably going to be about here-ish, which means that this thing actually needs... That's on the wrong side. Cool, good job. Yeah, it's going to be enough space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it actually needs like a bit more space to be able to get the next train in there before this thing... I mean, should we just... Yeah, why not? Why not just blast all those cliffs and just not worry about it? We're just going to do that. This is not going to be here. We need roboport action. So like a roboport here, and then a roboport like here is going to get us most of what we need to cover. So that's fine. Then we need some power. I need to actually connect power. Ignore the beeping things, they'll almost certainly be fine. That didn't actually quite reach. Super annoying. So that's going to be fine. This is on grid, so that's nice. So you have everything you want. Have some of these boxes that... Oh, there's not going to be enough of those, is it? Never mind. Have some of these. Have some of this stuff. What do you guys want? I guess you want the things that I left in this train, because that's kind of the point. And you're probably going to need a lot more cliff explosives. But yeah, you probably want some collection of that stuff, right? That's probably the things you want. So let's wander down here and make sure you get all of that. You want all of these miners. I still have a bunch of these. Let's give you a radar as well. Radars are nice. Radars can go here. And then that's going to be my kind of new mining outpost. Actually, let's change. This is... Let's give this a new rail station name. I forget exactly where it went. Did it go there? Sure. Quentin Knoll. Congratulations. Quentin Knoll is an iron mine. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to change this name and deselect all of that text and then do that. There we go. Good job. You are doing a thing. Where are... Like, how do I want to even connect these things up? I guess, yeah, because... Actually, the thing I was going to do when I was speed modeling these, when I get... Oh, I didn't bring prod mods. Oh well, that kind of doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, let's just not worry about how the rest of that works and just do that. We got to connect this stuff up, which is fine. I've also got to bring the bots many more prod mods. Well, many more, not like that. Many more cliff explosives. There we go. That's what we wanted. excuse me. And then we need to signal those as well, and we also need to get a bit more roboport coverage. And then this thing needs to connect up over here. And then rail signals, which I don't have because I'm pretty sure I gave them to the bots, can go like here, and then we're looking pretty good, to be honest. I need to get these guys out again, which I think I'm going to do in a nasty way because of course I am. Can I go? How would you get? I guess because you've got all the cliff explosives now. Yeah, let's do that. We have build range and all of that as well, which is cool. And then we're going to have an intersection here, because of course we are. These are rail signals going the wrong way, which is cool. Wait, does that mean that the ones on the other end are also facing the wrong way? Yes, that's a good thing to check. I think I previously lined these up with... Yeah, so let's actually not do that, because... Okay, fine, a little slow on that. But that was me, that wasn't the bots. That was the bots doing what they were told to effectively and quickly. Yeah, because we want to go like... Actually, these guys don't even want to be... These guys want to be actual rail signals there. That's kind of important. Rail signal... I very much wanted these trains to be able to get where they're going and do that thing. And then, actually, this is the same pattern that I want here, as it turns out. Is that true? It's not quite true, because the rail signals don't fit quite where they are. They've got to be backed off a little bit. So I guess we do that. They've got to be like back here or something. Okay. So bots need cliff explosives. Bots also need... Bots need to help me pick all this stuff up off the ground. I'm trying to put a roboport on a tree, which is never a good idea. And then, yeah, get all this stuff out of the way. I don't think the wall bots are going to be so much of an issue there. And then, did I get... Yeah, I got these things, because I wanted to have some nasty kind of chain setup thing here, where this one is going to... Is that still... I think I'm actually going to make this... We're going to call this... This is all... And then these ones actually don't matter. They can still be rails, whatever. It'll stop here and then be released here, and then this chain signal here will have enough space, and then this one is the one that comes out of this rail section. And I'm going to need more cliff explosives for that. Do I even want to go there? I don't think we even need to go that way, do we? I think we can do a thing where, because this roboport here is not one that's staying. I think I go back and get cliff explosives. Do I need more? And I don't mean more rail. Why do I have all this rail and the bots don't? That's not how it should be done. Yeah, rail, prod mods, getting more armor going. What was the cliff explosives? Cliff explosives was the main thing, which are going to be somewhere in this general direction. These guys are out of power poles, which is pretty exciting. And then there's a bunch of other stuff in the middle that is also kind of unnecessary, and this is still just full, which is kind of hilarious. You just sit there for a while. You've got some cliff explosives, and then I'm sitting here. You have no other mission, which is good. Don't get hit by the gas train, because that would be bad. I might need to make some more cliff explosives, because I'm currently not making cliff explosives. Alright, I would need grenades to feed the cliff explosives, so I guess that's not going to be a thing either. Never mind. We're not worrying about that yet. Hey, let's get the rockets that I made. Let's get all of these 860 explosive rockets, which are going to be a good time. Those I want prod mods. Yeah, this is red circuits backing up in a way that's pretty happy. I'm happy with how that's going. This is going to be enough of those. Getting stuck on stuff, pretty traditional. All the stuff is still working pretty fine. Did I need... I think this is... Yeah, pickup towers are a thing I'll get around to later, because whatever. But then I think we just wander back over here and look at getting this done. And the other thing that struck me is this train station doesn't need to exist anymore. I think the easiest way to have all this stuff taken back to the corpse party is just to deletion plan that, except that this guy is still disabled by controller behavior. Is this guy? Oh, because it's in... that much of it is in both networks. That's fine. I'm completely happy with how that works, because now this train should now be going to a place, and it is. And then I just have to remember to delete this later, which we'll get around to doing in a bit. But for now, have all the prod mods. I didn't bring any more rail. Have some cliff explosives. I want some cliff explosives because this cliff wants to go away. And I guess me missing that cliff means that kind of determines where this thing goes through. Not like that. Yeah, that's a good spot, isn't it? Give me this train back. Is this... We are nearly connected now? That should be us connected. Then I still need to do a stacker thing, for which I have not done. But I actually reckon we're pretty good. I reckon... I mean, other than breaking everything there, hopefully that didn't depower too many things. It did. Let's put this back over here. Oh, and it also took that box out of construction range, but whatever. Everything is done now, isn't it? This is all... No one is complaining about needing any of those things. No, that's all the stuff on the wall that I knew I was missing anyway. So let's... And then this one, I was actually going to make this an actual signal, which is controversial. I was kind of avoiding doing that, but this means, yeah, but there'll be a train that can wait here, even if a bunch of other trains are turning up. I can actually have another train signal in here as well, and this is kind of like the counter of making sure everything is bad, but whatever. Yeah, so I think now we can have some more trains. I think we can have... Let's do another 4 trains? Sure, why not? Do we have enough stuff for 4 trains? 7 is actually the number I want. 8 will break a bunch of things, and I don't actually have 8 miners on this patch anyway. Yeah, so we want to do that. We want to give these guys... I don't actually have all that much fuel, and I kind of wanted to put this in the least used... Is that true? I want to put it in this stack. So cool. This is going to be a fun thing to watch for 30 seconds, isn't it? Because this will mean that this will all get used first, and hopefully all these dudes have enough fuel to get to where they're going, and hopefully the stuff that's beeping isn't the wall that doesn't have wall, even though it's quite a lot of beeping. It is. I mean, yeah, we'll just take that some wall in between episodes. That'll be fine. Because I reckon one of these wants to go from... What is the name of this new thing? It's Quentin Knoll, and this is going to be inactivity, because it always is. And then I reckon we're going to go to the smelt face iron and empty cargo for at least 2 of these. Quentin Knoll, smelt face iron, yeah. So let's not be standing in the way of this stuff, and then you guys can go and do this stuff, right? And then... this one, instead of the smelt face, I think this is mixed chill with nothing, and then mixed iron, empty cargo. That's how that one works, isn't it? Let's actually go check one of these things. 5-minute activity. Yeah, that's what we wanted. So you guys can also just, you know, get on it. And I don't know that I've actually put enough fuel in each of these trains to not have problems running out of stuff, but also whatever. It's probably fine. Why did bots not pick this stuff up? I thought I deletion planned all of this. Did I do the ghosts and not? Okay, and I also don't have a pickup tower with me. Yeah, cool. Good job. Okay, so I think that's. Let's just check that this. Yeah, this stuff I'll pick up in between episodes. Let's check that all of this does what it needs to, even though the stacker that I kind of need, like I kind of need this thing, so that trains can actually get past each other and have some points to go to. I need one of those like here, so that the trains coming in and out of this mining post and also this mining post so that they don't get stuck like here, because at the moment this guy's waiting here until it can get all the way to wherever it's going, which is where exactly? It's Smeltface Iron. So it needs to wander all the way back up, all the way back over here. Hopefully these guys don't have station limits on them that would also be messing this up. Enable train limit 3, Smeltface Iron, train limit 3, and I've got actually more trains. Oh no, I've got exactly 6 trains. Okay, so this is the train that we just put there on the new mining patch, and then I think some of these we're also going to set to the new mining patch instead of the old one, so that we're mining more from the new patch, because that will kind of annoy the neighbors in the way that's entirely the point. And yeah, so this all looks like it's doing what it needs to. Yeah, we got a new mining patch, we got some new wall. This needs a pickup tower. We're not even making anyone angry here yet, but we will be soon, because this guy is kicking off, and you know they're pretty pollution efficient as far as these things go, because they go to the modules and all the beacons, but this is still like 7. Like a mining rate of 7 red belts of material coming out of the ground, which is like pollution moduled, but it's still going to get everyone kind of angry. These guys are going to be angry at us, and also because this stuff is on desert with water and then right next to a base, more of the pollution generated by this base by this mining will go directly into this base, rather than say this stuff over here, which is in amongst a bunch of trees which are going to be absorbing stuff, although the trees are probably dying now, and then having to go quite a way to actually reach these bases. Like they're still absorbing, they're still contributing to the corpses that I'm picking off the ground, because they're destroying my walls in a way I'm kind of fine with, but the new one is going to do a much better job of generating us corpses, and I don't. Yeah, this is going up again. I think midway through the episode I saw this about 5 point something K, and we've gone up to 7.9K now, so we're doing all right for corpse parts. This guy actually needs more wood, because I'm like low on. I've got a lot of chitin that I don't really have anything to do with, but it's handling byproducts. And then yeah, we're pretty good. Science is still happening at the rate of green science, so that might be the thing to do next. Maybe put some beacons in here and get all of this at the rate that I want, even though I'm now limited by stone, which is not entirely surprising. It's a thing I kind of saw coming. I think stone was going to be one of the main issues anyway, and this is all of the stone that's coming out of the mixed build, and it's also debuffering all of this stuff as well. So let's check that the mixed build isn't backed up on anything. Let's fill up the steel buffer again. And then, am I getting all that many red chips out? I'm kind of not getting all that many red chips out of the mixed build, which I'm kind of fine with, because I've got red chips here also going into the mixed build. How many of these guys are actually running? Most of them. And then a decent number of the yellows are also running, but also this is without speed module, so I'm not sure I'm completely happy with that either. But yeah, good stuff. We're doing some more mining. A bunch of things to do between episodes. We'll come back and I'll figure out what even the next plan is. But yeah, pretty good shape, sure.